everyone, and welcome back to our great recipes. Today in this episode we're making up some homemade pizza. The great thing about this pizza is it's made with a couple of simple ingredients such as fresh mozzarella cheese and basil. But believe me, it is incredibly delicious and I hope you're going to love it. So let's get started. What I've got here is some homemade pizza dough. Now you can make this from scratch, and of course as always I'll put a link below. Or you can buy this in a store, or you can simply buy the pre-made frozen shells. Seeing I made this from scratch, what I'm going to do is punch the dough just to release the air. Remove it from the bowl and place it on a floured surface. Next, I'm going to shape the dough into a nice round ball. Flatten it into a disc, and using my hands begin to work it out into a circular shape until it reaches about 12 inches in diameter, or depending on the size of your pan. Of course, if you're an expert, you can twirl it up in the air just like the Italians do, but in my case I'd end up with it on the floor. Now I'm going to add some flour to an upside-down pizza pan. Placing the pan this way just allows it to cook a little more evenly. And of course, if you have a pizza stone, by all means use it. Then I'm going to place the dough on and arrange it as nicely as possible. Form the edges a bit so you've got that nice pizza crust look. I'm going to poke it a bit with a fork just to make some air holes, otherwise it's going to bubble on you. Then I'm going to place my homemade pizza sauce into the center, which of course I'll put a link to. And I'm going to swirl it out towards the outer edge. Now, if you don't want to make homemade pizza sauce, you can use tomato sauce or even buy store-bought pizza sauce. You can put as much or as little of this sauce on as you want. Now, I'm a bit of a sauce lover, so I'm going to put lots on. Just make sure you're about a 1/4 inch from the outside crust. What I've got here is some sliced mozzarella. You can use fresh or shredded. I just like this effect a little bit better. I'm going to distribute this around the outer edges of the pizza and around the center. Now we're going to repeat the same process for the fresh basil. And if you're a basil lover, you can add as much as you want. Next, I'm going to sprinkle on a little bit of salt, some freshly ground pepper, and a drizzle of olive oil. Now I'm going to place our pizza into a 475 Fahrenheit preheated oven for about 15 minutes. Of course, oven temperatures vary, so keep an eye on it. You want to leave it in until the crust turns just nicely brown and the cheese begins to bubble. After about 15 minutes, we're going to remove our pizza from the oven and it's ready to slice and serve. And here is our incredibly delicious and simple mozzarella and basil pizza. Believe me, your whole family's gonna love this. For more information on this recipe, visit our website. And remember, you can always share your recipe with us. Until next time, have a wonderful day and bon appetit.